Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Mobile Detailing Edmonton. If this is your first time joining us, where have you been? Today's episode is going to be called Ballin' on a Budget. I'm going to show you guys a couple hacks and a couple tricks that I am going to be doing in my garage, my shop, which, as you can see, is pretty wrecked. The basement build is taking a lot of toll on the garage because we had to take everything from there up here, and then it's too much. And I have OCD, so yeah, we're gonna fix that. Anyway, I'm gonna show you guys two things today that are some things that annoy the hell out of me, and yeah, we're gonna make it better. Okay, so like I said, balling on a budget. We're gonna use some leftover paint from the basement. Got my 2x8. I made my two holes, 2 1/4 inch from each side. They'll match up nicely with the holes there. As you can see, I kind of made a little bit of drawings. I give up. Anyway, paint it. Get our holes, paint it up, good to go. Okay, so in keeping with balling on a budget, using our paint can as how we're gonna hold it up. Our things that we're gonna need are, we're gonna need our T-nuts. Again, these are the 5/16 T-nuts with the 3/8 outer ring. Come in here, use your smallest hammer you got. That's it. Put them all in. Okay, so this part's for those of you that have OCD. What I did was, took my square, I went 1.5 inches down, 1.5 inches in on both sides, and then I'm gonna take screws down 1.5 inches, a total of 8 screws. I went on the wall, found the center of my stud here, and I know there's plywood on the behind this as well. But anyway, stud, I drew a line down. I'm gonna go 1.5 inches out, and that way I always know where it is. But we're gonna start off with the stud screw and sink that in real quick. So here we go. There. Okay, so I know some of you may be going, why the hell is he making this video? Well, it's a couple things. One, there is no mounting bracket for this thing, I don't think. And if there is, it's gonna be really freaking expensive. And that looks pretty cool. Okay, tools you're gonna need for the rest of the job. You're gonna need this guy, 1/2 inch socket. Now, wrench. Well, it's a socket wrench, but it's a wrench. You get the idea. You're gonna need your 4 2-inch bolts. Got them right there. You're gonna need your 5/16 holes, washers to go on the motor. And you're gonna need to use a little bit of common sense and put it on the wall. It's pretty easy, watch this. And for those of you that are wondering what upgrades I've done to my pump and my Bendpak scissor lift, I've got this system here. The hose is a Continental hose, as you can see there. It's 5,800 PSI. Be able to handle it. This is a swivel 45, so that way wherever I have it, it's not so rigid. The one that comes with it is a rigid hose, and it's very small, and I found that even if you moved it just a little bit, it would crack the seal and then hydraulic fluid would go everywhere. And then, like I was saying earlier, I've got a 45 here. It's a rigid 45. And then I've got the Continental hose, and then the fittings. I've upgraded these guys too. Let's see if I can get in on those bad boys. I don't know if it'll come through. But anyway, these are more for racing, these fittings, for a professional shop. I wanted something that would actually be able to handle the pressure that I'm throwing at it, and also not rust and not have any problems in the long term. So yeah, that's what we've got going on. Okay, we're done. It's on the wall. Looks a hell of a lot cleaner than it did when it was sitting on the dolly. Right there, that thing. I gotta keep it because every now and then you might have to move to clean underneath it and all that. But that's another episode. Next up, wall hanger, again, for the Master Blaster air dryer. Show you what it looks like now, show you how we did it, show you how it only cost you $4.35. Okay, so the kit for the Master Blaster wall hanger runs around $30 to $40 depending on what part of the country you're in, United States or Canada. I managed to do it for, I think, all in, I was like, I don't know. That included that though, to hang that. So yeah, super easy, super cheap. And you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. On the wall hanging kit for the Master Blaster, I'm not gonna unthread it again. I'll show you what I'm talking about, but super easy. The only things that you're gonna have to buy are these two guys. This is a 5/16 dowel. I bought a foot long piece, hacksaw blade, or in my case, cutting wheel on the grinder. Cut it off to the length that I need. This right here is a piece of water hose. Cost me, I can't remember, it was like 80 cents or something. I don't know. You see the receipt, all the prices are on there. But anyway, you get these, you cut it to fit. You get this, you cut it to fit. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's go. So, you're gonna take off the wheels. As you can see, it has, I think it's 7/16 bolt and a 7/16 nut. They thread through the actual mounting bracket. There's a piece of thread, or it's threaded screw inside there. So what I did was I took off both sides. We'll go back over to here. I took the bolts out, left the bolts away. I cap the nuts because the nuts actually have the Teflon inside there as kind of a locking method. So I took that out. I took my dowel rod that I bought, 5/16 dowel rod. I threaded it all the way through, and once I had it threaded all the way through, I put my wheel on, I put my nut on, and then I came over here, and then I cut off the dowel rod as far as I wanted to go, and then I threaded on the nut that we're gonna reuse from the existing hardware. This piece was obviously put on while I was threading it through. Now, cool thing about this is this adds as a cushion for the metal. Okay, so now that you've screwed it up there on the stud, you're gonna take the part that has your water line, so it gives it that cushion. You'll put it around it and basically leave it on the wall. Now again, you can buy this wall hanging kit for $30, $40 in Canada. But I spent 13 bucks and got a wall hanging kit stuff for that one and for this one. So, save you a lot of money. Anyway, want to say thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. I hope you guys are having a great day.